Am I focused this time? I've already filmed this intro once. Wait. There we go. I've already filmed this intro once, but I just sat down to edit the video and it's completely blurred and fuzzy. So it looks like I'm pretty focused at this point in time. But thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I really do appreciate it. As you can tell, maybe by this point in time, we are back at the real McCoy Ranch. And if you guys want to come down and do some hunting here with me, or just come do some hunting period, all the information is going to be down in the description below. And you guys can message me on Instagram, Facebook, any kind of social media. You can drop a comment down below. You can email me. I can get you guys booked for whatever you'd like to hunt for. I can set your dates, all that great stuff. All the information's down there. Now, with that being said, Mondo came back with his son for his second trip. I'm sure you guys remember his first trip down. It was very eventful, and so was this trip as well. Now, we started out early in that afternoon. We got in, I don't know, probably around 3:30 or 4 o'clock. And this is the first time that we'd seen Aoudad at this back stand in quite some time. So these Aoudad come cruising in. Mondo was looking for a nice 26 to 28 inch ram, and this ended up being a 28 inch ram right on the dot. And it was just a good, mature, old ram that needed to go. And so he absolutely laid the smack down on him and put a perfect shot. And so I'm gonna let this roll, you guys check it out.
It's the one facing that way, right? Yeah, it's the one in the middle. Let me get my ears in. Okay. Can I take them there? Yes. Let me get my ears in. Okay. You ready? Yeah. Reload.
Wait, Bows.
Oh.
Yes, I got him.
Go down right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Good job.
Yeah, he's down.
Oh, shoot. Don't.
Toast, toast. That's how you do it right there. Whoa. You ready? Yeah. Reload.
Wait,
Gives you-
Bows.
Oh.
Yes, I got him.
Go down right there.
Yes.
Now, the longer we sat there, the more the hogs started to roll in. And for those of you that know me, know that I can't just let some hogs eat my corn out in front of me. I had to do something about it. Now, this is the first hog that the second hog that I shot. You guys saw the first one in a previous video. That one, he got a little bit too close to this guy. Well, he made the same mistake. He got in a little bit too close and just, turned that shoulder out there for me, made a big mistake. And he didn't make it but probably 30 yards. I'm not going to spoil it too much. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and check this one out. But before I do, I just wanted to say that I didn't do the greatest job of showing the blood trail or the recovery of this hog. And that was for one reason, and one reason only, is because it was cool that afternoon, but it wasn't like real cold. And Mondo shot his Aoudad pretty dang early, and then I shot this hog probably, I don't know, about 30 minutes before dark or so. And so there was a pretty good gap, I'd say probably 2 hours, hour and a half, somewhere in there. And I didn't do a whole lot of filming because I wanted to hurry up and get the hogs loaded that I shot, and then also get the Aoudad loaded and out of there to the skinning rack. We didn't want any meat to go to waste. I ended up giving both of my hogs away, and Mondo took home a cooler full of some Aoudad, and so it ended up working out great. But guys, just be careful with your meat out there, especially on these little bit warmer days. I know you northern folks don't really have to worry about it, but down here in Texas, we do, and I think even in the winter, and I think it was probably, I want to say it was right about 58 to 60 degrees, which is still cool, it's okay, but I wanted to go ahead and just load everything up, make it quick, make sure that none of the meat was spoiled. So now, enjoy this clip.
What? What? Help! What?
Right there is the second one. I mean the first one, sorry, right there. So it worked out perfect. The blind is literally, I doubt you guys can see it through all the brush, but the blind is just right over there. We've got some good butter balls for the freezer, which we're stoked about. That's a nice sell. We're gonna get these suckers out of here. We got some thick brush to drag through, and we'll catch back up with you guys whenever we get back to the skin and shed and get these suckers tore down and put in some coolers. Now, if you're still watching at this point in the video, I want to say thank you, and also check out all the 4View merch. It's linked in the description below as well on my website. Help support the channel, help support these videos that you guys love seeing so much, and I really appreciate all of the orders from every one of y'all. I have some more hats coming back in stock, and I will update the website and also update you guys whenever I do that, so that way you guys are kept in the loop and you can jump down there and pick some of these hats up, because I know that you guys really do like them, and I appreciate y'all. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more of this really fun action. I've got a pretty cool video coming out. It's going to be a hog hunt. I went to Amazon, bought the cheapest broadheads that I can find, and so far with my testing, I haven't been very impressed. Maybe it was just a factory defect. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous because I will straight up shoot a $14 broadhead or a $20 broadhead at a hog. I do not care. Whenever I hunt or shoot an animal, I intend to kill it, do something with the meat. I don't like playing games. I know people will go to Walmart, buy the cheapest arrows and broadheads they can find, and then they will also shoot really expensive arrows and broadheads for their deer, but shoot the cheap stuff for their hogs. And then I also know some folks that won't even go look for their hogs after they shot them. To me, that's just crazy. So I'm kind of skeptical, and I'm kind of leaning towards not shooting these really cheap broadheads, but you know what, I think honestly I think they're going to be okay. I think they're going to work, and you guys will have to find out whenever we get there. It'll be in the next week or so, hopefully. Now that I mentioned that, I also want you guys to drop a comment down below and let me know what videos you'd like to see next. So I've got a bunch of ideas coming and a bunch of different things coming as well, and also since we're getting closer to springtime, you're going to start seeing some fishing from me and some more bow fishing, which I'm super stoked about. I can't wait to share that footage with you guys. I hope that y'all will watch it, and I hope that y'all will enjoy it as well. And it seems like there's something else that I'm forgetting to mention, and it'll probably come to me as soon as I stop recording. So, oh yeah, I don't talk too much about my whole bow setup. I don't know if I'm going to film a video on it or not. I have before in the past, I may link that video down in the description below. I may not. I may just film an updated video on it for you guys because it's kind of changed. I've put some different things on it since I've filmed that last video. Anyway, I'm shooting in a Easton carbon injection, I believe is what it is. And I'm shooting a 2-inch mechanical, 125 grain. Also have, I want to say like an extra 50 grains up front and a lighted knock as well. And I'm right around that 502, 503 grain range. So I'm right there middle of the road. I'm not too light, I'm not too heavy. And I really like where I'm at because I get great penetration with the speed and the poundage I'm shooting. 70 pounds, by the way. I'm shooting a Carter Just Cuz thumb release. One of my favorites, been my favorites for many years. I'm shooting a single pin, spot hog sight, sniper hog lights, stabilizer, that's the word I'm looking for, stabilizer slash bow light in one. It's my favorite bow light. I've had it for years and years and years. It's been a great tool for me, especially since I live here in Texas and I hunt a lot of hogs at night for you guys. So go check those companies out if you want. You don't have to. The Sniper Hog Lights and Mathews Archery will both be linked in the description below if you guys want to go take a peek at those. And there it is. I just remembered as well, in addition to that last talking about my setup, but I'm fixing to get the VXR, the Mathews VXR. I'm very pumped about that. Like I said, I am shooting 70 pounds right now, and I am stoked to be going up to 75 pounds because I will be shooting 75 pounds out of my VXR. I'm going with the shorter ATA, and I've shot both of them. I love them both, but that shorter axle to axle just really, man, it's probably the best bow, smoothest shooting bow I've ever shot. I'm a huge fan. So going to the VXR, and I know that some of you are going to ask, so I'm just going to go ahead and answer the question. I am keeping my Triax. It's been to a lot of different states with me. It's been on a lot of different hunts with me. I've killed a lot of different animals with it, and it's been to Africa with me as well. It's just sentimental. I'm going to keep it. It's going to be my turkey bow. So this spring, I'm going to crank my poundage down to probably 55 or 60 pounds, and I'm going to shoot the big guillotine broadheads at some turkeys. It's going to be an absolute smoke show. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be a blast. Can't wait. You guys are going to definitely subscribe and stick around so you can catch those turkey videos and obviously everything else that's going to be in between from now until, when does turkey season start? Like April? Gotta look up the rules and regs. I recommend you guys do the same as well, and always keep that in mind. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Leave me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this little bit more action-packed video. Drop a comment down below with some more video ideas, and subscribe and hit the notifications bell. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys in a couple days.